Oh yeah, look at that. Homemade double smashed burgers. Do this yourself at home. I'm gonna show you exactly how. Let's go. Welcome to Gabe in the kitchen. Let's get straight on. So we're gonna make the sauce first because it saves you faffing around when your burgers are ready. So we'll start with the sauce. All you're gonna need is equal parts of mayo. So I've got a tablespoon here. If you wanna reduce the scale, use a teaspoon, double it, whatever you wanna do. But equal parts mayo, and we do barbecue sauce in this house, not ketchup, but if you wanna use ketchup, which is more classic, traditional, go ahead and use ketchup. Then get yourself some Dijon mustard. Now, this one we only use a little bit. So I've got half a teaspoon here. That's it. So if you want to figure out the ratios for your doubling or your halving, you just halve it, I guess. So yeah, half, nothing more because it's very harsh. Grab yourself some honey. This is what makes it Gabe style burger sauce. Because traditionally there's no honey in burger sauce, I don't think. Maybe there's sugar, but not honey. Anyway, we're gonna go half a teaspoon of honey.
Oh, that's a lot.
Don't be afraid, there's a lot of acidity in there, so you'll be fine. Then grab yourself a quarter teaspoon. We actually only need like an eighth teaspoon of salt. So yeah, basically pinch of salt in there. Garlic granules, again, same thing, half. And then smoked paprika. That one you can use the whole quarter teaspoon. Give it a stir, taste, and adjust as you feel necessary. You don't have to stick to this. So before we get on to smashing those burgers, you do your prep work as well. So I've got a small onion sliced, and then I've got one gherkin sliced lengthways. It just adds a little something. And then I've got my bun. If you freeze your burgers, get them out of the freezer. We freeze them, get them out. And yeah, we can start. So grab yourself a frying pan. These onions, you can have them raw if you like, but we're gonna caramelize them. For this much, we're just gonna use 10 grams of butter straight in there, and then you can just turn it on and let it slowly sweat on its own, uninterrupted. Whilst that on sort of medium-high, medium-low heat is sweating away, before we smash, we might as well get these ready.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, so grab yourself some spread. I can't call this butter because it is not. I'm looking at you, Soph. It's yeah, inside joke. She'll get it if she watches this. If you wanted to use butter, just leave it to soften at room temperature or pop it in the microwave for a few seconds, and then you can spread that as well. But so, reduce the heat and let that carry on sweating away. We're gonna make quarter pounder patties.
Ooh,
so this is a pack of, a 500 gram pack of mince. This one is 20% fat. Ideally you want 30% fat. We just couldn't find it, so we just picked up the closest one. But yeah, you want 30% fat. So that there is about 1 or 2 tablespoons of oil straight in there. It is. Look, it's not even 2. That's like 1.5.
That is a lot.
So yeah, guys, you want to be doing 2 things at the same time. Unfortunately, you're just gonna have to. So keep an eye on that. Don't let it stick. Don't let it catch. Don't let it burn. And we're gonna be doing this at the same time. So go to a medium-high heat because this is gonna be quick. As soon as the burger goes in, it's pretty much done. So unseasoned, divided into quarters. So 500 grams into quarters, that's about quarter pounders each. Yes, someone can do the maths. You see that I'm not lying. Yeah, so these are all like quarter pounder. Just gonna form them into a rough ball shape. You don't wanna squash them because it affects the texture of the meat. So those are starting to cook faster than I thought. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold off on smashing the burgers. Take that off, and then we're going to do the next part, which is adding our sugar and our vinegar. So for this amount of onions, you're going to need about 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, or more granulated sugar as well. It's just brown sugar has a bit more, it just has more flavor, doesn't it, brown sugar?
Molasses.
Yeah. So if you can get your hand on brown sugar, use brown sugar. If you don't, that's fine. And then an equal amount of vinegar. And then we're just gonna stir back on the heat, and then that's just gonna caramelize beautifully. So grab yourself a bowl, straight in there. All we're gonna do is smash that burger as much as you can. We don't like it too thin.
I like it thin.
And then we'll leave that there.
For it to cook.
So now we're just gonna lift that off and then sprinkle some salt. You thought I wouldn't season this. Wrong. So you want a nice pinch of salt on there. And then you want a nice sprinkle of black pepper on there as well.
Ooh, here's you ready.
When you feel it's ready, sometimes you're probably off. That looks good. Flip. We'll try that again. Flip.
Ooh, ow, ow, ow.
And then sprinkle some salt on this side as well. Don't be scared, guys. Give it a nice, generous seasoning. And then sprinkle your black pepper on there as well. And then smash that side.
That like button.
So at this point, these onions are beautifully caramelized. You can probably get away with 2 onions. So look, that's all gone, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, it's not the star of the show, so it doesn't matter. So that's plenty. So I've turned off the heat and we'll leave that as it is. And then you want to grab yourself a slice of cheese and you want to put that right on top, like so. Then we're just going to take this off into a separate bowl. And then in goes the next one. We're going to smash.
Rinse and repeat.
Yep, do that 3 more times. When you get to 2 patties, you want to stack them just like that. And if you're crazy and you want to go 3, go for it. If you only have 1 frying pan, you're going to have to do what we're doing, which is to get this clean because we need to toast our buns.
So, Gabriel, where are you putting this oil? I hope you're not putting it down the sink.
No,
No.
Of course not. Look, into a bowl.
There we go.
I don't have to show you how to clean this, but you want to do this quickly because your stuff's getting cold, yeah? Time's of the essence. So grab your buns. Straight in there. This is why we buttered them earlier. It is hot, hot, hot.
Not all of us can have Chef Gabriel's nice hands.
Now, grab yourself a spatula. We seem to have lost ours, thanks to someone. And then put your stack on your bun. Look at her telling me it's on the wrong side. It's not on the wrong side. Then grab yourself as much as you want of your sauce. Now taste this and make sure you like it before you put it on your bun. If you don't like it, you might as well just use normal ketchup or like, don't know what you would. But yeah, put as much as you want on there. And then we want to get our caramelized onion. These are express, yes, super quick caramelized onions. So they're not as they're good though. They're very, very good. Woo! And then put your pickles on there. If you like pickles, if you don't, you can leave them out. And then cap that off with your deliciously sauced bun. That there is a burger. Now, same for the next one. Grab yourself a knife and then let's cut right into this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Any critiques? I would love to hear it. Please, in the comments.
That was very sassy.
I know, comments please. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.